Have you seen this gun before? It's one of the most popular pistols used in games and movies. Today, we'll focus on the Glock 17. Before we dive into the mechanics, let's take a brief look at the history of the Glock. This pistol was made by the engineer Gaston Glock in 1981, and it officially entered military service in 1982. The mechanical cycle begins with the magazine, which holds 17 rounds of 9 by 19 mm parabellum ammunition. Unlike traditional pistols, the Glock 17 does not have a safety button or switch. Instead, it features the Safe Action system, a patented design that uses 3 different lines of defense to avoid any risk. That doesn't mean the safety button is an obsolete system. Remember, every gun serves a unique purpose. The Glock is built for rapid, immediate response, while firearms with manual safeties are designed for situations that demand extra caution. Well, the first line of defense is the trigger safety. A small lever inside the trigger itself prevents it from moving backward unless it is fully depressed by the shooter's finger. The second line of defense is the firing pin safety. This is a solid steel pin that physically blocks the firing pin from moving forward toward the primer. It is only pushed upward and disengaged when the trigger is pulled all the way back. The third line of defense is the drop safety. The rear of the trigger bar rests on a safety ramp, preventing the firing pin from slipping off and releasing unless the trigger is actively pulled. This ensures the gun will never fire if accidentally dropped. Now, for the gun to shoot, a round must be loaded into the chamber. When the slide is pulled back and released, it strips the top cartridge from the magazine and pushes it forward into the barrel's chamber, leaving the pistol ready to fire. What happens if we remove the recoil spring? This spring is responsible for absorbing the kickback force and pushing the slide forward after each shot. Without it, the gun will fail to load the next shot. Let's slow down time to observe the complete firing cycle, from the moment the firing pin strikes to the extraction of the empty shell, and finally, chambering the next round. That does not mean the Glock 17 is a perfect weapon with no problems. It truly has insane engineering, but like any gun, it has some drawbacks. The first drawback is the extensive use of plastic, specifically the stock factory sights. Unlike most tactical pistols, Glock provides plastic sights right out of the box, which can easily wear down or break under heavy training. Plus, the polymer frame causes higher recoil due to its low weight, and it's harder to customize compared to metal pistols. The second drawback is the higher bore axis compared to revolutionary pistols like the Alien. Because the barrel sits higher above your hand, it creates more muzzle flip when firing. This makes it harder to control rapid shots and can reduce your follow-up accuracy. That was all for today. What do you want to see in the next video? And don't forget to like and subscribe if this video was useful or if you enjoyed it. See you next time in a new breakdown session.